5'10" they ain't fast no more. What in the short, real fast. I was like, oh shit, he don't. Back to the race. Good start, right? Yeah. Jack it back up in case you didn't jack it. This is it. Good start. All right. Good morning. Got my coffee today. All right, so y'all know normally when I come on this thing, I'm usually crunk. I'm usually excited. I'm still kind of crunk. I'm still kind of excited. I'm still kind of happy. You know, we still got track and field going on. The men's 100 meter dash is about to go off, but man, let me put it out this way. I've been a Trayvon Bromell fan literally ever since he was at Baylor. Not even kidding. One of my good friends, Kiki, she had just graduated from Baylor. And she was telling me about him before he even ran or whatever, anything. And then I remember I saw him running indoors, and then I actually went down to a track meet in Baylor, saw him run. Whole time I'm just like, man, I love this little kid. You know, like, because he was a kid. He was a freshman when he started doing everything, you know. I loved the way that he competed. I loved the way that he ran. I mean, I never worked out with him, but everybody that I know that trained with him, trained beside him, trained him, I always said the same thing, that they never seen anybody work as hard as him. They never seen anybody as dedicated as he is. I'm not going to use the word was, because when people start talking about was, it's like you over with. Like, it's the ship over with, it's over with. Nah, it ain't over with. I'm just saying, like, some of the traits that I've admired about him as an athlete, as a person, more than anything, is the fact that Trayvon really runs because he loves to run. And that's one of the things that I connect with him. You know, a lot of athletes is the fact that I'm a fan of yours if you're running just because you like or love to run. Now, unfortunately, it's a business at the same time. And sometimes, even with it being a business, a lot of athletes, the reason why the love for the sport is lost because of what happens on the business side, literally. And I'll go on record and say this right here, you know. Not saying that this is the case with Trayvon or anything like that, but I'm going to get into my reasoning for saying this. There's a lot of coaches and shoe companies that are pushing these athletes to do more than they need to do. There's a lot of coaches and shoe companies that are actually, I'm going to go ahead and say it, it's my show, I don't care. They're actually pushing stuff in athletes that athletes don't know is being pushed in them to make them perform. Again, I'm not saying that Trayvon is one of those athletes, anything like that. I'm just leading up to what I'm getting to about what's happening with Trayvon. I feel like Trayvon's case is not Trayvon's fault at all. I personally, and I love Reno, he knows that, and everybody at New Balance, but I personally feel like they caused this to happen. And what I mean by they caused this to happen is one thing I'm always on here talking about all the time when I'm comparing, like, why are the Jamaicans so good versus why are the Americans not so good anymore? You know, a lot of people like to go and say, well, they taking something. Well, if you've never been caught or anything like that, then you're a clean athlete. I don't give a damn what anybody say. I don't give a damn if you are taking something or if you're not. If you've never been caught, you're a clean athlete, period. So right now, you know, Jamaica's just doing things smarter. And I've been on record on my show saying, here's what they do that we don't do. They train for championships. We train to run fast early. Not only do we train to run fast early, we train to beat each other up week in and week out. There's no reason why Trayvon should have been opening up with 10 flats and nine nines. You should not have been doing that. Especially even though the injury is, well, we can't even say now the injury was gone or he was over the injury, because look where he's at now. And it's due to the injury. You know, I don't want anybody thinking that Trayvon choked or he was burnt out. Now, everybody out there want that medal. Everybody. Don't nobody want it no more than the other person or no less. He want that damn medal just as bad as everybody else out there. He didn't choke. If anything, he showed me what you're supposed to be as a person, as a man, as an athlete, as anything. You go out on your shield. You don't go out carrying your shield. He knew he was hurt going into that thing. He knew it. But I don't care. Like, it's literally going to have to stop me. I'm not going to be stopped by it. And a lot of athletes allow, and I'm not talking bad about them because, you know, it works on both ends. A lot of athletes will allow that pain or that injury to actually hinder them, but not stop them. There's a difference. I feel like Trayvon went past that and was like, no, I'm walking in the light. So therefore, I have to finish it no matter what pain. I'm not here for Trayvon. I'm here for God. I'm here because I have a message. And I feel like the message was still put out there loud and clear. The message is the fact that he got up, period. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the injuries that he had in his Achilles, he wasn't supposed to run again at all. No, he's supposed to be done, Jack. You know what I mean? He's supposed to run again. And not only was he able to come back and run, he's able to come back and run fast. He's able to come back and run and win a whole U.S. championship. He's able to come back and run and still be an Olympian. Sometimes it ain't always about that medal, you know. Yes, we want the medal, but the damn medal ain't even real gold anyway. It's not always about that medal. Sometimes it's about the journey to get that medal, if you even get it. I know the pain that Trayvon going through right now. It happened to me before, literally. Like 2016, Rio. I knew I was in the best shape of my life. Literally, my numbers were saying everything. My numbers were saying while I was sitting here training secretly, my numbers were saying I was about to at least get bronze. And then when I saw what Asafa, got the bronze medal with, like, I literally damn near broke down because I was like, I was in contention to get that, and I never got a chance to even race because of what happened with Nigeria not sending in the information for me to even have a chance. So I know all too well what he's going through, because you feel like it's your time. You feel like God brought you this far for a reason, and the reason is to get the medal. It didn't happen for him, just like it didn't happen for me. Again, same thing happened to me in 2009 World Championships. You could not have told. I was training with Tyson. I was training with JD for the words. You could not have told any of us that I wasn't, again, no, I wasn't going to win. No, I wasn't going to get second. But you couldn't tell nobody I wasn't going to get third. I done went to see Dr. Mueller and everything. The same thing everybody else done did to get ready. The Saturday before the first round went off, tore my whole groin. Team USA worked around me around the clock for an entire week. I never practiced. So when we got to the World Championships, I made it to the semis, and I didn't make it out the semis. And everybody was pretty much saying the same thing about me, like the pressure and all of this, because I had ran 10 flats, 2 that year. No, I was hurt. I had one leg, and only a few people, if you was on the team, you knew that, but fans didn't know that. They didn't know that I had one leg out there. They didn't know that moment when I laid down on the track after the semis and didn't make it back and the camera was on me. It wasn't because I was sad. It was because I was rejoiced. I was like, this shit has hurt every single round I've ran. Y'all just don't know it. It's really hurt. So sometimes you got to go out like that. You got to go out on your shield, not carrying your shield. So I got to give props to him for that reasoning. Like, he still went out there and gave it everything he could, gave it everything he had. So I just want to make sure that, for me, the record that I put out there, the clear it is that No, that man didn't go out there because he choked or nothing like that. That man didn't go out there because he had no bad races. The man went out there and gave y'all everything he had left. Literally, he gave y'all everything everything he could. He pushed it to that limit of where his body is like, bro, every step you take, it's gonna put you closer and closer to damn near not being able to almost walk. But he said, I don't give a damn. I'm still finna go out here on God's glory and I'm still finna run, you know? So for me, I mean, if y'all been a fan of the show, y'all know how excited I was for the three that made it. Like Ronnie, Trayvon, Fred. I mean, I love everybody. But, you know, those are my boys because I feel like they are a younger generation, you know? And I've been around for so long, and just, you know, the small amount of respect that they give me as a OG or whatever is what makes me gravitate to them, you know. Not only that, the support that they give Raes take. You know, y'all already know how Trayvon support my show. Y'all already know how Fred support my show. Y'all already know how Running support my show. So of course y'all already know I'm gonna support them 100 to the fullest because that's what we do. You know, I look at them like little brothers. So it really is killing me that Trayvon ain't running. Like y'all, I mean, I'm still gonna be excited. I'm still gonna be happy. I'm still gonna be out there, you know. I'm still gonna be ready. I'm still gonna be ready to take when it's time for us to run. But to sit here and act like I'm excited about the 100 now, I'm not, you know, because I feel like somebody that deserves to be in it ain't in it, you know. And the reason why I say I feel like he deserves to be in this is because, again, he's just one of them kids that's just done it because he loves to do it. You know, he don't do it for the money. He don't do it for the fame. He don't do it for the clout. He don't care about being U.S. champ. You know, all he care about is showing people what can happen if you just believe in God and continue to just go this way. So at the end of the day, like no medal that he could ever get will ever be able to outshine what he's already showed us, which is the power of God. Like, the man got up when a lot of people couldn't get up at all. Not only did he get up, he got up with what used to be bad legs, fixed them, and then beat damn near everybody. I don't need a medal for that. Like, no medal can tell me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what, nah. He already won. In my eyes, he already won. Same token, my thing is continue it. I mean, continue it. Go do the 4x1, bro. Go do it. Fuck it. Do it. You know, whatever happens, happens. Like, literally. That's where I'm at. Like, if you got a hobble, I want you on the relay still. I know what folks gonna be saying. He can't make, well, damn it, he can make it, he can do good enough. He can do good enough so that the job can get done. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying right now. He needs to be on it, on the relay. I don't give a damn what leg it is. He got to lead there with some type of something, you know. But man, damn. When I woke up this morning, I had a feeling before the race even gonna go off, like, this is gonna be his last race. He ain't gonna make the finals. And then, shit, that's exactly what happened. I was like, fuck. Damn. Like, literally, everything in me just deflated. Like, literally just deflated. I was like, shit, man. Damn. But it's track and field. It happens. It's what happens. Sometimes the people we want to be there ain't the one that's gonna be there. Before I get off this thing though, I just want to clear this part here up though. No, again, he did not choke. He's hurt. Now, the other thing that I want to make sure that I mention now, because, you know, I know a lot of the athletes, coaches, everybody watch my show. So, athletes, I'm talking to y'all first. Y'all have to understand. You have to understand. These roles have to be flipped. The role reversal has to start now. These coaches, these shoe companies, they don't work. You don't work for them. They work for you. I understand that a shoe company is giving you a contract. I understand that they want you to be at this track meet, that track meet. And you do just that. But you keep in mind that There's a bigger picture. And the bigger picture is pretty much what Jamaica keeps painting. You need to be ready when it matters. Trayvon been looking good all fucking season long. For what? When it mattered, he can't run. Why? Look at how fast he done ran and how many times he done had to run it. Why? Because the shoe companies, New Balance, the agents, everybody, the coaches, they keep pushing the American athletes to go out there and do stupid, crazy stuff weekend after weekend out. For why? I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't get it. I do get it. Because it's the pressure. It's the pressure. And not only is it the pressure, it's what you guys do. I'm blaming y'all. It's the fans. It's the fans. I mean, think about it. A lot of y'all said yesterday on my show, like, Ray, you was right about Atlanta all season long. You was right. Yeah. But the good thing about it is people down there, they have a tougher skin. So they don't care about what a lot of fans say. A lot of American athletes feel like we have to run for the fans and for the people. So you out there running when you shouldn't be running at all. Because you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. You're doing it for the shoe company. You're doing it for the agent. You're doing it for the fans. More importantly, you're actually doing it because you love running. But loving to run can kill you. Why? Because if you're not timing this thing out right, look at what keeps happening. We're not ready when we need to be ready. And I've said it over and over again. Here's why. Here's why every time we get to World Championships, every time we get to Olympic Games, here's why Jamaica gets the medals. It's no secret. It's no not they taking this, taking that. Come on, man. Let's call it what it is. Americans have done the same thing and didn't get no damn medal. So let's just call a spade a spade. It's all about how they actually set their shit up. They set their shit up to win championships. American athletes, y'all got to get that part figured out. Literally. Stop feeling like every time you touch the track, you got to put a show on. No, you don't. You can get last. You can. You can run slow. Don't nobody give a damn about an AP ranch. Leave it. Train through all that shit. Train to where your body will be ready when it's time to be ready. Not falling apart because they got you out here running goddamn 9.9s in the backyard when it don't even matter. Why the hell did he run 9.7 in Miramar? It didn't matter. That 9.7 needed to be now. That's the shit I be talking about. There should not be a question every year because the same question was coming by Sha'Carri. Would she have even held up this long running that fast that early? Probably not. Again, look at the grass. Look at all year long, I've had the grass on my big board. Why? For the same reason. These countries, these people train for championships. Jack, they don't train for next week. They don't train just to be out there, goddamn, at Miramar, AP Ranch dropping down stupid times. They don't do that. They don't care. And then when they come down, when the grass come down or Elaine or somebody come over and they losing and they running slow, everybody like, oh, I don't think they're gonna be ready. No, Jack, it's freaking May. They don't need to be ready. Tokyo ain't till now, which is freaking end of July, August. They don't need to be ready then. That's why I kept saying those people gonna be ready when it's time. And the ones who you think gonna be ready ain't gonna be ready. Again, look at Gat. He didn't even make it through USA trials. Why? Because y'all had him out there running the same shit, dropping sub 10s in freaking April. You ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna work that way. It's not. So, man. Damn. Trey, I know you watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the love and support that you yourself have given Raes Tate and the voice that you've helped create with this show. The one thing I'm gonna tell you is, do not feel like this is it for you. It's because it's not. I mean, apparently the story that needed to be told was this, but I think your true story is going to be, how do you recover from this fall? And that's what God does to a lot of us. It's just like I tell people, the story of Moses, like you're going to lead a lot of people, but you might not see the promised land. That's when your faith is really going to be tested. But I think you're going to be all right. I'm going to tell you like that. You're going to be all right. This ain't it. This ain't the end for you. We don't know what the hell's in store. We don't know what's coming up. But you believe, And God, just like I do, just like a whole lot of us do, and we've watched your whole journey. We've watched how much you gave God all the praises. So that part would never change. At the end of the day, no matter what you did, your job, bro. You did your job. And I feel like your job was more than track and field, and it was more than what it was supposed to be done on the track. So for me, I'm giving you your flowers now, and I'm not waiting till later, like I tell everybody else and other people, same thing I did with that. Now you get your flowers now. Why? You deserve your flowers now. We don't need to wait no 10, 15 years to be like, oh man, you know Trayvon really. No, he is. So therefore, congratulations, bro. I love you. Everybody else still do. So don't be walking around the village or whatever with your head down like you done lost, because you ain't lost. You have not lost. This is not an L for you. This is more of a victory than anything. So look here. Best you can do, keep your chin up. Just that. We'll see y'all next time. We'll get ready for these hundreds here in a minute.